So guys, I've definitely made up my mind. We've decided we're going to fully strip down the Audi A4. We're going to transplant everything over into the green Audi A4 and just make it a nice clean version, exactly what this used to be. And to help me do that, I've got a little helper backed by popular demand. Now that you're back for a bit, do an intro.
Right, you ready? Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, I'm inside the Audi and we're continuing stripping the interior. First job, get the roof lining down. I've started over here getting all the handles off. And then we'll move on to the green car, get all that stripped, and we can start putting the black interior into that.
As you can see, we've already been super busy. We've ripped all the seats out, all the carpets, all the dashboard and everything's out. You've probably seen us doing a wee bit of that in the last video. We just wanted to really get a head start on it so that we can get this car stripped as much as possible, because we want to take the wheels off it, we need to take the body kit and everything off it. It's a sad day, but we've actually got it scheduled in with Scrapper Car Scotland. They're coming at 8 AM on Wednesday morning to pick this up, so we don't have any time to waste. I can't go back on it now. We have to get it all stripped and get it all transported onto the green Audi, transplanted onto the green Audi, and then we can throw all the crap off the green Audi back into this one for Scrapper Car Scotland to take away and sadly crush. One thing me and Charlie did actually comment on while we were doing this is the build quality of these early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000 Volkswagen Audis. The build quality is supreme, isn't it, Charlie?
It's not like it's just layers of cheap metal, it's solid, and you can feel that it's solid.
Everything's properly put together, and even the carpet was really dense, thick, loads of sound deadening on it. Just the build quality is unreal. I can't believe I'm scrapping this. So now we're going to bring the green car over and start transferring bits on it while we remember where everything goes. I also took the spoiler off of this earlier as well. It's basically, yeah, magnets and tiger seal. So yeah, it's time to throw the old Maguire's bucket in the car and get it outside. What a sad day.
It's a sad day, isn't it?
So great.
I'm having flashbacks, you know.
Hey, what?
The Lupo.
Yeah, it was Scrapper Car Scotland that picked up the Lupo as well.
Same site. Oh.
Poor old bussing away. We were just
Get one last wave.
We were just talking to the guy and he says it will just be, they don't even break them for parts or anything, it's probably going to be through a crusher by the end of the day. My poor Audi will be a cube in the next 10 hours.
That guy had some stories to tell, did he?
Oh, hopefully it's the same guy that comes to pick up the shitron when we scrap that, because yeah, he's quite a good laugh, that old boy. One last wee look.
Oh, I'll get a zoom in.
It looks so sad in the trailer. Good memories of that car.
He's not got to drive away.
No, just drive away, mate, come on. Nah, I'm walking away.
Leave me some plastic friends.
If you guys seen the last video, you'll have seen that I decided to strip my pride and joy, my blue Audi A4 B6. Decided to strip the interior, take all the Vector body kit off it, take the post wheels off it, and try and turn the green B6 into a better version of what we used to have. We started that by stripping the interior, because the interior was absolute clarty, wasn't it?
2 days it took me.
2 days. We were going to time lapse it, but it turned out to be a long process. And they're just so well built. What we thought would take a day has ended up, this is our 3rd day into it now. And as you can see, we've started putting the black interior into the green Audi. So we gave it all a clean. The biggest reason, first of all, let me tell you the biggest reason for doing this. The biggest reason for this was it absolutely stank, didn't it?
Yeah, the only reason we're swapping the interior, well, two reasons. One, it stank like cigarettes.
It was manky.
No, there was like no way of saving it. And two, well, the black interior is just cooler.
Yeah, black interior is cooler, but that must have been a 20 fag a day car, had to be.
But like the roof line and all that is the exact same. The only reason we're swapping it is because it smelled so bad.
It did, it smelled terrible. So we've actually took the roof lining out of my car as well. That's gone in here. You can see the steering wheel's on there because we're moving it about. One of the black seats are in. We've got the carpet in, but we've no cleaned it or shampooed it yet, simply because we're getting in and out with mucky feet. And as you can see, it's raining. Scottish summertime again. It's like Julember. So we're just walking in and driving in, loads of crap on the floor, which is ending up inside the car. So once we've got the roof lining done, all the back trims, all the parcel shelf and everything on, seat belts back in, before we put the seats in, we'll shampoo the carpet.
Yeah, and for everybody wondering why not just put the carpet in last, the garage is filled. we need space.
It looks like an Audi bombs went off, and there's just stuff everywhere. Right guys, if I can give you one bit of advice, it's don't underestimate how long an interior swap takes. We are, what are we, 3 o'clock on the third day, and we're still putting stuff in. Granted, we're cleaning as we go along, so like inside the car, the carpets have all been cleaned, shampooed, headlining's all back in. It's all been cleaned. Door cards are all back on, they've been cleaned. Started putting the back seat in. Top dash trims in. Airbags and everything are all back in. But this just takes forever. Charlie's now cleaning the centre console. We're starting to see the Scirocco again, it's coming through. There's a few more bits left on top of it, but we're getting there. But this just takes forever, absolute forever. We've still got that tear in the carpet that I'm going to have to do something with. I'm thinking I'll need to try and find a repair patch out of a black carpet at the scrappies or something, I don't know. Or dark grey. I'll figure something out, but for now it's in. Right, let's crack on, getting the centre console back in. While Charlie's cleaning that, I'm going to clean the steering wheel, the radio, the heater controls, and just try and get as much human slime off of this as possible and just make it really nice and clean in here. And of course, we're using Infinity Wax products to clean it. Massive thank you to Infinity Wax for being a sponsor of the channel and supplying all the stuff. And if you guys want to use Infinity Wax products like us, they also offer you 10% off using code HOMEBUILT at the Infinity Wax checkout. So you can either do that or click on the link below. You know the detailing products are the best on the market. We use them every single day. They're all dilutable, so they last forever. And yeah, they're just the best on the market. So don't waste your time with all the watered-down crap out of Halfords. Get yourself onto the Infinity Wax website. Use code HOMEBUILT, get yourself 10% off all your cleaning products. So the interior's coming along nicely, and what we're doing is we're putting everything back, is cleaning it to make sure it's as spotless as possible. It's probably the cleanest Audi A4 interior going. So what I want to do next is this steering wheel. This is a leather steering wheel, and if you know anything about leather, it's not supposed to be shiny. So shiny leather's dirty leather. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out some of this Infinity Wax leather cleaner, and I'm going to see if I can clean this steering wheel up a bit. before we put it on. I'm going to use this and a little nail brush just to gently massage it and see if I can get it clean. So it does seem to be cleaning up okay. But you can see that side's still super shiny. And this side's starting to be nice and matte again. The only problem is I'm unearthing some wear and tear as well, which obviously you couldn't see when it was dirty. So yeah, we're just going to have to live with it for now, because I much prefer the black steering wheel with the manky brown one, so it's definitely going back in. So let's finish this wheel off and then we can get the seats in and get this back on the car. Right guys, it's been a couple of days and we needed a couple of days break for this, because this was an absolutely monumental task, but it was so worth it. Swapping the interiors out of the old scabby, smelly, smoke-ridden green Audi A4, ripping that all out, getting rid of it, taking all the interior out of my blue Audi A4 and transplanting it all into here, roof lining, every single bit of trim, every single seat belt, door rubbers, carpet, you name it. We replaced every single bit on this interior to make sure that we could eliminate the smelly smoke, get rid of that real scabby looking interior, and just make sure this was as clean as possible. And what an absolute difference. It looks so much better now. It looks amazing and it was well worth doing, but don't underestimate how long it takes to swap an interior. Maybe on something like a wee Chevy Spark or something it'd be quite a quick job, but on this Audi A4 it just took forever. So many different wee bits. But everything's back in, everything's tested, everything's working. We've not got any warning lights, the steering wheel cleaned up nice, the whole interior's nice. The only thing that's a problem now is, obviously I know about it, but if we do end up giving this away to somebody, they'll not know about it. So I've put the gear knob out of my car in it, which is a 6-speed gear knob. This is only a 5-speed gearbox, so the gates are slightly different, so I might have to look at getting a gear knob for it, but that's a minor thing at the moment. Next on the list for this, obviously, as you know, it has got a head gasket problem. So next I think we're going to strip the whole engine, we'll tear that apart. We're not going to take the engine out for it, we're going to do it in situ. So that's probably going to be the next video on this Audi. So yeah, we'll probably get the engine stripped on this, get that down to Gilmore's, get it skimmed. While we're waiting for that to get done, I'll probably jump on and do a Scirocco video. There's a bit of welding needing done on that. I've been doing bits and bobs as I go along, and I've got a whole load of clips to put together and make a video, and hopefully we'll have the welding done soon. And because as soon as the welding's done, I'll be able to do the bay. Look, the bay has been sitting like this for ages. It's now becoming storage for just random bits of rubbish. But the bay, the rust repairs have been done. If you haven't seen the videos, go back and have a look. But I want to get this sorted. The cylinder head for this is done at Gilmore's as well, because we stripped the engine to see if it was savable or no. We've decided that it's good enough, and I asked you guys what we should do, whether we should do an engine transplant or keep the original one. You guys all said keep the original, so that's what's going back in this.
Or is it going back in?
No, it's not going back in. So yeah, original engine's going back in. We'll get that rebuilt, picked up for Gilmore's, get it back in. I really want to paint this bay. I've got a great idea for the colour on this. Some will love it, some will hate it. I think it's going to look amazing when the car's finished and it all comes together. But it will look really good. So yeah, lots of stuff to happen, lots of stuff to be getting on with. And it's time just to crack on and get it done. So thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.